Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Muriel the Sass Told by Muriel. Oh y'all, it's been a minute. No excuses. I've just been working, trying to get past this holiday. Christmas was good. I have no complaints. I was more excited because I was actually in the Christmas spirit this year. Normally, I like doing all the decor and all of that, but the buying the gifts and going in the stores and like doing all that, I have not been doing that for years. Like when I say years, it's probably been about I'd say it's been about 6 years, 6 or 7 years since I actually went Christmas shopping, actually shopping. And my children, they never have anything that they want. Which I am blessed for that. And it's mainly because my kids get what they need. I keep saying kids, y'all, but y'all know most of my kids are they're I don't say grown just because they're 18. I don't consider them grown, but all of my kids are 18 or over. My youngest is autistic, but I get them things throughout the year. Like I don't wait until Christmas. I was never one of those parents that said, okay, you're getting birthday or Christmas. I've always, if it was something that they wanted or needed, I would always just go ahead and buy it. I never saved everything. I never waited till Christmas to get gifts. With that being said, my kids really never want anything. Like my kids are not the type who want the latest this that drops. Outside of my oldest, y'all know my oldest is 30. She turned 30 last month, but she's been years now purchasing her own items. So if she goes and spend $1,200 on the latest iPhone, she's doing it out of her own money. If she goes and spend $250 on the latest Jordans or whatever, because she's a sneakerhead. My daughter is 30, but she is a sneakerhead. If she wants to spend $250 on the latest Jordan, it's her money. She go and she do that. As they were growing up, I always had a limit of $75 for sneakers. 75 was my limit. Every now and then one may can talk me into spending $90 on a pair of sneakers, but I was never about that life. I guess because I am not a sneakerhead, so it doesn't make sense to me to spend $90, $100 on a pair of sneakers. But outside of that, I've always been pretty frugal. I've always bought things as my kids wanted it. I never waited to Christmas or birthday to buy a thing. And then one year, my kids, I asked them about Christmas, and I gave them, I was having a thought of adopting a family, and they told me go ahead and adopt a family because there was nothing they really wanted. And so I did that for about 2 years. I liked doing it, but for some reason this year, I was really into the Christmas spirit. I don't know what it was, wanting to be out there. I don't know. I was in them stores since October purchasing Christmas gifts, and my children actually opened their gifts on not even Christmas Eve, because I work Christmas morning. And y'all, excuse me for moving this camera all around. I'm holding it. My arms is tight. I'm in a rental, so I don't have my mirror mount thing to hold my camera up. But anywho, I worked Christmas morning, and two of my children worked Christmas Eve morning. So they actually opened their gifts Friday night. And they were still as excited as if it was Christmas morning. I felt good. They were excited about their gifts. My youngest, who's autistic, anything that I bought him that was apparel, he put it on right then. Like he was around here like dressed in regular clothing over his bed clothing, and then on top of bed clothing that I bought him, and robes and things like that. So he was excited, and I actually saw him smile opening his gifts, and that kind of, that warmed my heart, because like I said, he's autistic, and he really doesn't show emotion that often. So when he smiled when he was opening his gifts, I was like, oh, look, he's smiling. So anywho, Christmas was good. So I mentioned I'm in a rental, y'all, because on Christmas Eve, we went to spend Christmas Eve at my sister's house. We had a good time, but my car was making a funny sound, and I was like, I almost canceled going, because my sister lives about a little over 2 hours away from me. And y'all, like a woman, I'm not gonna say like a woman, because some of y'all won't do this. With that sound the car was making, I still drove those 2 hours to her house, because it started making that sound on Christmas Eve. And I didn't want to cancel. I had already contributed my portion to what we were doing Christmas Eve. I was hosting the game for the kids. I didn't want to cancel, so I drove the car there. And on the way back, it was even worse. I ended up having to put my car in the shop Y'all, I had to get a rental, and it's costing me almost $1,000 to get my car out today, $997 to be exact. But it is what it is, y'all. So yeah, I'm in a rental. It's just been, like I said, a lot going on. I picked up Christmas Day for that holiday pay. Then I ended up picking up the next day because, like I said, my car started sounding funny. So I was like, let me go ahead and pick up another shift because I don't know what this bill is going to be, but I want to be prepared. I don't want to have to, you know, I want to be prepared. And I don't even have, like, I worked a lot this week. I worked more than I worked in a long time, y'all, because y'all know I only do 2 shifts a week, and I actually did 4 shifts this week. Won't get paid for this till next week, but y'all remember that video I made about savings and stuff like that. So I had the money to pay for the car, so I'll be picking up my vehicle today. But y'all, I have the worst luck with vehicles. Every year I have a problem with a car. Like, I got a car sitting in my yard right now that the motor is going and I'm still making payments on, and I'm considering trading it in, and I'm considering just getting a brand new vehicle, because the only time I really didn't have a problem with a vehicle is in 2013 when I bought my vehicle brand new off the lot. And that vehicle drove, and which I guess this isn't a long time, but that vehicle drove for like 6 years with no issues. I keep my maintenance up on my cars and stuff. I don't know what it is. So my mother told me, she was like, girl, you just need to get you a truck. She was like, I don't know what it is with you in cars, but you just need to get, and there's never nothing like small. Well, okay, what's wrong with my car now? I guess it's minor. It's the power steering pump. And the guy told me in Honda's power steering pumps always go for some, or they go a lot. So that, and I mean, the wheel alignment, I'm getting 2 new tires, stuff like that. But on my other vehicles that go, it's always like transmission and motor. And I'm just like, so my mother told me, she was like, girl, you just need to get a truck. I don't see myself as a truck person, y'all. Trucks are just not feminine to me. But I was thinking I might need, like, my next vehicle might need to be a truck, something sturdy and rough and rugged and can drive over some terrain. All I do is a lot of highway miles, y'all. I don't even do local miles. So I don't know why these cars are doing me like this. Just recently started paying off a car that, I'm not gonna say recently, it's been a year that I finished paying off a car that the transmission went, and I let the car get repoed because I wasn't about to pay for a transmission. This happened in like it happened in 2019. The car was a 2016. I purchased it in 2018. The transmission went on me by 2019, but the car itself was out of the mileage for the warranty, and it was out of the year because it was the 3-year-old vehicle. I'm not about to sit here and put $3,000 into a transmission. I still owe like $10,000 on the vehicle. So I let that vehicle go back, and I got another one. But I continue to pay. A lot of times I didn't want to repo on my credit, so I made an agreement with the company. After they sold the vehicle, I paid what was left over owing on it. And so I continue to pay until that's paid off. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to get me a truck. So I'm gonna start researching me like some Ford F-150, some Dodge Rams, like whatever. So y'all get in the comments if y'all know of any trucks. I know I got a lot of female subscribers, but if some of you happen to drive trucks or know anything about trucks, let me know. Give me some ideas of trucks to look up, because I never pictured myself being a truck girl, but I'm tired of making these payments, y'all. Currently, I'm making 2 car payments. I'm making 2 car payments currently. And one of the vehicles is not even is stationary. It's not even working, and I'm thinking about using it as a trade-in or selling it to someone for some parts because it's almost paid off. But so yeah, that's what's been going on with me lately, guys. Nursing, it's been good. Y'all know I'm doing that contract for doing 48 hours. Oh, y'all see my arm getting tired. I gotta get in the gym. I gotta do so. Look at this double. Y'all, I hate this double chin, but 2023, I'm taking care of this. Y'all gonna see me. Take my word for it. Y'all gonna see me transform 2023. I've been saying this for about 3 years now, but I'm serious this time. I'm gonna transform 2023, huh? This double chin is gonna be gone. It's almost getting to be a triple chin, but it's gonna be gone. So yeah, nursing is going good. The facility I've been going to, I love it, y'all. This is the first time in all my years that I actually love a facility that I've been working. And it's funny because it's in my hometown, and people used to talk about this facility like it was the worst thing. And my first day there, I was like, this is not too bad. And the second day there, I was like, okay, there's some behaviors, but these are military veterans or whatever. It's to be expected. But y'all, I like it. Like, I like it. They have certain policies that's really beneficial to the nurses. Like, if is something going on with a patient, there's a supervisor on staff 24 hours a day. If you feel there's something going on with a patient that you think the physician needs to be called, they don't want you to call the physician. The supervisor have to call the physician. Y'all, that's fine by me because I mean, everyone who supervises there has the same qualifications I have. They're all RN. Some of them are BSN, some of them are not. But they have the same qualifications I have. But sorry y'all, I had to message my son back. Actually waiting for him to get off work. I'm sitting here parked. They have the qualifications I have. Some of them have their BSN though, some of them don't. But they do not allow the nurses to call the doctor for anything that we deem is a necessity to call, which is fine by me. Y'all don't want me calling the doctor? I'm fine with that, huh? Y'all do that. Y'all call the friend. Y'all do all that. I know how to assess patients. I know when a condition is a change in the condition. And I've been there enough, and I've worked all the halls. There's only one hall in particular I do not really care for. But y'all, I like it. So me picking up 4 shifts this week, even though that's something I don't do, it was easy. I just worked my 4th shift last night, and y'all, I'm not going to say I'm going to do 3 or 4 shifts every week because I know I'm not. My son is about to go back to college. He's about to return on campus next semester. And he was a big help with my youngest who's autistic. So I definitely won't be able to be driving that far to go to work. So 4 shifts a week is definitely going to be out of the picture. But if there happens to be a circumstance or a need for me to do it, I will do it with no problem because I like that facility. I know the patients now. They know me. Like, I like it. And one thing about them that a lot of people don't like anymore, and I had to get back used to, is paper charting. I mean, paper Mars. They have paper Mars, but they have electronic charting. I'm good with the paper Mars, y'all, because y'all know sometimes y'all be running a little late on the medication. The medications turn red on you in the system. The company can tell when things are red and when you're giving meds late. Even though they're so short-staffed and they know it's going to happen, I feel a little better knowing that they won't be able to tell if I'm running late if I'm doing it on the paper. They don't know that you gave a 9 o'clock med at 10:15 when it's on paper. But anywho, like I said, I'm liking it. I've been doing good with my savings. I've been putting aside something every week out of my savings. So that's been going pretty well. So y'all, all in all, it's been good. I'm going to do a 2022 wrap up. And yeah, so that's coming soon. So y'all, I'm just jumping in here just to give y'all a little update of what's going on with me. I apologize for being gone 15, 20 days. I don't know how long it is. I didn't hit my 1,000 subscribers, but I do have more than I had coming into December, and I appreciate that. For those of you who are new here, hey, how you doing? I'm Muriel. I'm a registered nurse, BSN. RN, and I'm a nurse who prefers long-term care. I normally do that introduction in the beginning, but I did it at the end. So, all right, y'all. I will see y'all again at the end of the year. Happy holidays, happy New Year, and yeah, let's set them goals for 2023, and we're gonna hit them goals this year. Talk to y'all later. Bye.